my coffee here. Very nice one as well, in my very favourite cup. You can see there's loads of guitars on there. Needs even a Rickenbacker on there, but never mind. Never played one of those before, but we could drink a cup with some coffee in it. Anyway, we'll pop that over to one side. I want to talk to you today about this, a very fine Fender Player Series II Stratocaster. Wasn't too fine when I got it though, was it? For those of you who saw my unboxing, I had a few challenges. Mainly the nut and also the string action height. Getting there was rather a challenge really, but I don't want to labour the point too much because that I think rather precludes that from being a very fine guitar. So the nut I cut, used a bit of nut lube in there as well. That sorted the problem out. It was pinging like crazy when I was tuning it. A little bit of relief taken out the neck. It's travelled all the way from Mexico, Ensenada, to Amsterdam in Holland, or Netherlands if you're from the Netherlands and you're Dutch, to Guildford, which is where Adlingtons are, and then from there we're housed to me in the east of England. So quite a journey. So I wasn't surprised with a little bit of relief requiring being taken out of that. The biggest challenge really was the string action height. I ran out of room on the grub screw on the bridge saddle. Couldn't go any lower on the lower E and the high E. So I took the decision to pop a nicely shaped out balsa wood, which is what I use. A bit of a tip I got from one of the guitar techs. I can't remember who it was. Somebody some while ago said it's a softer wood, so it enables the neck to pinch it in, and it doesn't cause the potential problems I think that somebody discussed in the comments on the video, saying about potential where it might actually distort the neck up in the higher fret end. Not experienced that before in the past, but to guard against it, I've always used balsa wood and shaped it like a little bit of Edam cheese, if you like. And it's been perfectly fine. Lovely low action now, plays beautifully, and for anybody who's observant, the scratch plate's been changed, gone on to mint green. So I'm going to do a little bit of a demo, or rerun a little bit of a demo I did on this, and come back and talk about the guitar, its positives and its not so positives. See you in a bit. tune to play on too, wouldn't it? Yeah, right, okay, yeah. So, what do I really like about this guitar? A lot, actually. A couple of things I wasn't quite so keen on. First off, the tuners, split post tuners, very nice, a very nice touch. Nice little touch is this vintage style finish on the back of the neck, very nice indeed. Then you get on to the string tree, not so good, just a sort of standard string tree. But it's not causing a problem. As I alluded to earlier on, I recut the nut and I put some lube in there, even though it's a synthetic bone nut. Now come on Fender, £700 and you're still putting a synthetic bone in there. Come on, but never mind, we can get around it. I could always replace it if I decide to. Okay, so the real positive on this neck, love the profile. Absolutely love it. Modern C, very comfortable for me in my hands. I haven't got particularly big hands, but this is very comfortable. Rosewood, oh rosewood fretboard, very nice indeed. And rolled as well, and it is nicely rolled. I'm looking at it now, it is very nicely rolled. Frets, not one high fret on this. I've gone quite low on my action and I get no choking anywhere, so very pleased with it. So 22 frets as well, so when you get the dusty end you can get more into higher notes, really giving it a good bend if you want to. Yeah, medium jumbo, very pleased with the neck indeed. I did condition it after I got the guitar. Needed a bit of a quick clean, get some of the dust off of it, and put some Monty relic on there to make that even darker than it already was. Now one of the things which I did see, this is a lovely coral red, but it had a white pickguard, very very white. And they got to the point of putting a nice vintagey type on the switch tip and on the trem bar and the volume and the two tone pots. It didn't look quite right. I always wanted mint green, so ordered mint green pickguard that then matches in, I think, more with the tone of the pickup covers and, yes, the trem bar tip and the switch tip onto this rather glorious coral red. Love it a bit. Big block in there, yes, really nice guitar. A couple of people had experience with the tuning issues with the nuts. I think it was mainly Steve Cassidy guitar. And also John Cordy, fabulous guitarist. If you don't know him, go and watch him. Also look at Steve's channel, very good as well. John had a problem with the skunk stripe and some sort of something going on behind there. He didn't quite know what, but he sent that one back. And the next one he got was a lot better, and he said a nice guitar. To me, this well really is for the money. Yeah, maybe £700. Bit expensive. They go for about between £695 or £640, or sorry, not £640, about £675 to £725 at the moment. I think, yeah, Fender really are obviously quite happy to ask you to spend that money because they know they've got the actual, the catch. Being a bit of a, bit of a guitar snob myself. Although I have got some very nice guitars other makes like Jets and Vintage and a couple of other ones. I've got quite a few Squires, Birdies. Yeah, we all like them Fender. Well, some of us do. I certainly do. Right, I'm going to now play a little clip of a tune I wrote earlier on this year called The Rising Sun, which I recorded on this. And when I come back, I'm going to do a bit of a conclusion, bit of a wrap up. And ask you for your thoughts really on if you've got one of these, or you're thinking about one of these, or you've got one of the new Fender standards, or one of the new modified version of this, and discuss that. See you in a bit. Enjoy this next track, or part of it, and see you soon. then, yeah, I alluded to the fact that Fender have now brought out the Indonesian-made Fender Standard. I've looked at it, I've seen some reviews, some positive, some not so positive. My conclusion is it's not something I would venture down to. I've got two Classic Vibe 60s, more than happy with those, with the Indian Laurel fretboard, etc, but also with the Alnico pickups. So I'll leave it there on that one. Then there's the modified version, but also around about the same time as they brought this out, they also brought a chambered body out. Now, something I haven't got experience with. I've not seen a lot of reviews or comments on that. But having said that, the modified of this version, with the noiseless pickups, I don't think it's got locking tuners. Again, not something I'd venture down, not something I intend to. I'm more than happy with this. I think the Series 2 is really good. I've got a very nice Series 1 Strat here, which is my very first ever Fender I bought. 4.5 years ago I bought this, and love it a bit. Play it along with this one. Two of my most played guitars in my collection, I think. Just put the Series 1 back down again. I can't really do a proper comparison, purely and simply because that's got the maple fretboard. Now, according to a video I did watch, Fender said they use exactly the same pickups in the Series 1 they put in the Series 2. I've seen other people say they re-voiced them. I'm very struggling to really find out the real actual facts on that. Again, if you've got either one of these two, do they sound different? How do you compare the two? I don't really know. I'm not going to go and venture down that route. I don't think it's really worth it, really. All I say is I'm very pleased with both of these Mexican Strats. This needed a bit of work. That one needed a bit of work. But once you got the work done, and once you got them playing the way you want to play them, yeah, they'll do me. Nice guitars, the pair of them. So, summary, thank you very much for watching. Again, if there's something on here you find might be worth noting, share it please. It's nice to get comments, positive, and maybe some not quite so positive. Maybe you've had a bad experience with one of these or the Series 1, please share it. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching this video. It's long overdue. It's just over a year when I bought this, and yeah, I like it. I just love the colour. I wanted the red Strat. I wanted rosewood fretboard with a mint green par guard. What more can you want? And the 2-point trem they took from the Series 1 works well as well. I've left it floating. Take very good care. Hope to see you again soon. Bye now.